All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody, and happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a nice day, getting some fresh air and getting outside and getting a little sunshine after a couple of days of rain here in New Jersey. We have today with us, and she's known in my house, Miss Nancy, the owner and operator of the Little Dance Project, where they have classes all over New Jersey and the tri-state area, but most specifically where we know them from is Hoboken. We were introduced to you guys a few months ago by some really good friends of ours whose kids were really enjoying your classes. And we were super excited to have, and everyone, we have a little audience today in the background, in case you hear some noises. We were super excited to go to these classes every Sunday night. And then unfortunately, with everything going on with the coronavirus, businesses aren't able to operate the same way. So we wanted to get Nancy on today to tell you a little bit about her business in general, the dance classes she offers. And then we'll pivot a little bit to talk about how you adapted now that we can't physically be in a studio with the kids and having dance going on. There you go. Thank you. So Nancy, why don't you give us a little bit more information about yourself, about your business, about what you guys typically provide as far as classes and schedules and things like that. And then we can talk a little bit more about what you're doing today.
Yeah, of course. So hi, everyone. I'm Nancy. I'm the director and the founder of the Little Dance Project. And before I talk about the business, I'll talk a little bit about myself. I started dancing when I was 3 years old, and I wouldn't say I loved it ever since. I started as the dancer who wouldn't like run into the classroom and give the teacher a big hug. I was always anxious, would hold on to my mom's leg or cry the whole ride there. But then I learned to love it. My mom made me stick with it, and I have the best friends from dance. I still talk to my friends every day who I started dancing with when I was like 3 and onward. I was part of a big dance competition team, so we would travel together, and it's just like a great bond that I always had. So I danced my whole life.
And I'll cut you off for 1 second because it's funny you say that last class before everything got shut down. Bradley, it took me about 15 minutes to get him into the classroom, if you remember. I know you have like at the same time. Like he was that kid who was having separation anxiety, and he got in there. And we've been singing Jump, Jump, Wiggle, Wiggle, Star for the last month and a half now since he got that class. So it's funny. That's I guess a 3-year-old dance class kind of thing.
Every day is different too. Like some days they're anxious, some days like ready to go, but they always take something home with them, like what they learn, which is great for a parent to see, I'm sure.
Definitely, for sure. It's awesome. But sorry to cut you off with the parallel that I wanted to throw that in with Bradley.
No, I love that. I love hearing stories about like your little one's experience. So danced all through high school, like up until high school. And then when I graduated, I went to college for family and child studies. So I wasn't dancing, which was hard for me. So then I started auditioning for professional teams. And then I made the New York Jets flight crew. So for 5 years, I was performing at Life Stadium. Was the best thing ever. After 5 years, I retired my palms. And then I started teaching dance, which I was doing while I was on the flight crew. But
it was so bad. Could you just not stand to watch any more Jets football? Is that the problem?
I mean, some things were definitely rough, but the fans were so passionate that it was
Red wants to know the name Jess Vasquez. Vasquez?
Yeah, I love Jessica. She's also a small business owner.
Jess is such a good friend of our family.
Oh my gosh, I have to text her. She's like the sweetest human.
That's too fun.
Such a giver.
She's the best. I'm Tim Dratcher's sister.
Okay.
Her friend Tim Dratcher from back in the day.
Okay, that's awesome. I'll definitely bring it up. She'll love to hear that.
That's cool. Small world.
Small world. Especially the dance world. It's like this big.
Right. Awesome. So Jets, sorry to cut you off again, but Jets flight crew, they lost too many games. You couldn't deal with them anymore. And you said, that's it. I'm retiring my pom-poms. I'm putting them down.
So retired my pom-poms, got more into teaching dance, but also I started working at more schools and like early childhood education. So I was a director at different schools for a few years at a time, just learning as much as I could. But I really like missed dancing. So I wanted to spread my passion for dance. And I started this business, and now I go into different preschools during the week.
Awesome.
And I teach different classes, ballet, hip hop, but it's more than just a dance class. We teach like different life skills, like confidence building, empathy through like working with partners or pretending to be different, like animals and things like that. And just like patience, they work in groups and one-on-one. So it's more than just dancing. They're also like working with props and working in small groups, big groups, and so that's like my story. But typically my business is going into preschools and working Like in the morning, I'll do like after circle time, I'll take the kids out for dance class. On the weekends, they can come into the studio and take classes as well. But now with what we're dealing with now, I'm not. So it's definitely been a challenge on figuring out how to keep children involved and like passionate about dance. I feel like I have this gift of how much I love dance. I want to keep spreading it. And also I know that's probably really difficult at home to like keep them engaged.
Yep.
Obviously not in the classroom setting, and just like finding a schedule. So that's what I've been trying to help with and just keep that momentum.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. So what I'd love to hear a little bit more about is what you're offering as far as dance classes virtually right now. I know we've been on your email blast and you're doing some Zoom, you're doing some group lessons or some group classes. So I'm going to throw your website up here. I think people can learn more about what you have right now, the littledanceproject.com. But so how's that going? How's engaging with some dance classes through Zoom and live streams and things like that? What great things have you seen come out of it? What challenges have you seen? And what schedule and what kind of classes are you doing that you can reach out and get involved in?
Yeah, definitely. So at first I was definitely nervous, like with any change, and just wanted to bring back some sort of normalcy for the kids and for myself. It felt weird not teaching dance. So what we've been doing is Zoom dance classes where everyone can join, and it's like a live class. So I'm able to like say hi to everyone, like, hi, Bradley, or like, good job, Bradley. I love how you're stretching. And they like see me on a TV or a screen and they like love it because they're not used to like getting that interaction back when they're watching a YouTube video or a TV show.
Yeah,
so that's fun. I offer them like almost every day. And we also have a YouTube channel, which is on my website, for them to access videos if they can't make the live stream because they're having breakfast or something. There's that, which is less interactive. But I like to say that my YouTube channel is kind of inspired by like Blue's Clues and how, or like Dora the Explorer, where I ask questions and I'm not actually hearing them, but they think I am. So that is what I'm doing now. So just like teaching different themed classes and keeping it interesting. Like earlier this week, we had like an animal adventure class where we danced like different animals. We danced in the jungle. We got to bring our favorite stuffed animal and dance with them. Today we did like a magic class where I asked parents to make wands with their kids before class. And we just dance with like magic wands and things like that to keep it interactive and exciting. And I love that the kids get so excited to see other kids in the Zoom. Like obviously you can be private, keep your video off, but a lot of them will show and they'll be like, oh, hi, I haven't seen Grayson in so long. And they'll wave at each other. It's really sweet.
That's awesome. That's a good point too. Like the difference between streaming something that's static and being involved with some real-time interaction. It's just that's a different level of engagement. And I know like right now we're trying to keep Bryson's still a little too young. We're trying to keep Bradley off the screens as much as possible. But when there's interaction, it's a different story. When they're just staring at something and just gone and just like zombied out, that's a different like mental workout for them versus having someone who's talking to them. Oh, good job there. Hey, everyone do this now. Like, and then seeing their friends and things like that on the screen as well. So I think that's a super, super important distinction. You have to go potty? Go potty. We're all adapting to the new normal here, right?
Yep,
so it's been an interesting ride, but that's awesome. And we're super excited to get on some more of those Zooms with you and do some of those dance classes. And we can find a schedule on the littledanceproject.com. Do you have the lives on there, or is that more on your email list that you're sending out?
Yeah, so they can contact me. It's changing every day, so it's hard to figure out like a schedule because some people like a 10:30 class or a 4:30 class. So my email is on there. It's nancy@littledanceproject.com. If there's a time that people want to see, I'll definitely do it. It seems like mornings and post-nap time are the best. And then also like if your child has a favorite song or a type of theme, like we can do a Frozen theme. I'm like really open for ideas because I just want to navigate through this together. And like, obviously the child's mind is where I want to be and like what I want to learn from and just to keep them moving, dancing, and engaged.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Well, this was great. Thanks so much for doing this. Any other information you wanted to share or about your company in general or what's going on right now, or otherwise we'll everybody.
No, I just like really hope that I can get back in the studio, but I feel like this whole experience has like really pushed me to be more creative and innovative with like how to interact with kids and keep them learning and moving and just loving dance.
That's awesome. That's super cool. And we're super excited to hopefully see you in some more Zoom soon, but also back in the studio whenever that time is. We're really excited. I know all the kids, we were really falling into a nice cadence for that Sunday night class that you were doing in Hoboken. So it was really, really fun. And we're looking forward to doing that soon. So thank you again. Appreciate it. Anyone out there, reach out to Nancy. We'll tag you in this video as well, or you can just go to the Little City Dance or littledanceproject.com. If you're a local business and you'd like to jump on here with us and talk about what you're doing right now, feel free, guys, to reach out to us. And if you need some dance, you know where to find Nancy. So, all right, guys, have a great day, and everyone stay safe and healthy. See you guys. No, I think I missed the opportunity for him doing a dance. I think we're still live.